And welcome back, one and all, to the second half of this beautiful episode of A Tale of Dice. To jump back into the game, Charlie has a cat. It's a cat right there. Cat.
And it likes cuddles.
Every cat likes cuddles.
Not every cat likes cuddles. I can assure you that. Not every cat likes cuddles.
Not every cat likes cuddles with you, Max.
A lot actually do.
Well,
To jump back into the game. Last we left off, our heroes of the pack were venturing forth into the wild lands of the Cragged Hills with the Midsummer Blade, a blade capable of vanquishing the forces of shadow in hand, as a peace offering to the fey creatures of these realms. They have now convinced these fey creatures that they want to join them in their battle against the darkness. And as their first assignment, they are sent here to Fort Blueburrow, a fort long ago pumped out of the ground by the humans that tried to settle these wild lands, but quickly ruined and overgrown, and now housing some sort of dark, foul magic. On this summer's day, the black storm clouds hang overhead as a blanket of cold, icy rain falls over our heroes. They can see that different skeletal guards are set in place to guard both the entrance to the fort as well as the ceiling that is now crumbling on one side. Our heroes stealthily made their way to different locations to ambush these skeletal guards. And now they stand at the precipice to envelop them all into their trap. So, with that out of the way, thanks to Charlie for this beautiful new song.
Ooh.
I would like everybody to go ahead and make a stealth check for me as part of the initiative order in this case.
oof.
Nice. I have a 12 for 22.
20 or higher, 22,
29.
29.
But can I make the suggestion that, in fact, I'm making an athletics check, seeing as I'm starting off charging onto the wall?
You're not going to be stealthy. Do realize that if you're not going to be stealthy, you're probably going to alarm whatever is in that fort.
Yeah, we're planning on fighting, and this was the plan. So, like, I'm gonna sneak up to the thing, and then the fortress wall, and then as soon as combat starts, I'm gonna be charging up.
All right, then again, go ahead and make another check for me with a new die roll for an athletics check then. Because new dice, new rolls, new thingies.
That is, ooh, that's a 19, baby. So that's a 33.
All right, so Gricol 33, Allison 29, Hannah, you and Melo
16.
16, and Iro
14.
14. There we go.
Good rolls, guys. Good rolls.
All right. As it seems that all of these skeletal guards are unaware of your current locations, we start off with Allison counting down, and as soon as the last finger reaches 0, Gricol, you. What do you do?
Yeah, so I make a jump check or an athletics check to jump as high as I can. So I've activated my bracers, and as part of my stride, I'm going to use 1 focus point for athletic rush. So with basically my sword sheathed and a rope in one hand, I just jump up as high as I can.
All right. And how
so
far
my
can you
speed
jump?
right now, my speed right now is 20, 30, 40 feet, actually.
So as you do so, could you up your webcam a little bit as well, because nobody sees you.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just showing off the kitty. Oh, but he's checking out the dice now. So yeah, that's 40 feet of jump basically that I can make if I make a.
You can jump 40 feet now?
Did you say 40 feet?
My speed is 40 feet.
Yeah.
And you stride, then make a vertical leap and attempt a DC 30 athletics check. So I have to make a DC 30 athletics check to do my speed and jump or something.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on, but go ahead and make your check.
It's on page 242 of the core book for reference.
242. Let me get that.
So I'm gonna make that roll either way.
Right, so you're gonna make a high
a-
jump. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, a high jump. Baby, that's a 14. Plus 14 for athletics is 28. Plus the 2 from athletic rush is 30.
All right, so you do make. So that's a success. So you increase the maximal vertical distance by 5 feet. Oh, to 5 feet. So you can now jump only 5 feet high.
Ow.
Yeah, that's totally fair. So that's
Yeah, because it's still a normal jump. I'm sorry. Right.
max to convert. Oh no, to 8 feet basically. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I get it. So I make that jump, and then to continue that same stride action, I'm gonna climb.
Yeah. So to climb, you.
He tried.
Because you're climbing not too fast, if I believe.
Is athletic rush only a +2?
Yeah, +2 and +10 speed.
Let's see here. Just to climb. Oh, is the sound away?
Yes.
Where's the sound?
So yeah, success. You move up, across, or safely down
5 feet.
for 5 feet per 20 feet of your land speed. So I move 10 feet because I have 40 feet of speed now. I move 10 feet per success, basically. And the DC you set.
All right, so go ahead and make an athletics check for me then. The first one in this endeavor to climb further up. Technically your second action because you jumped.
This die. That's an 18 plus 14 plus. Does the athletic rush still count? Is this still the same action? Yeah. So that's plus 16. That's 34, baby.
Okay, so that would be a critical success. So that
That's
means
20
that
feet.
you 20 feet up in this one action. Damn. All right.
Plus
and
the
go
5.
ahead.
Plus the 5 feet for the jump.
Yeah, for the jump. All right. So go ahead with your third action. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
That's not as high. That's a natural 7. Plus 6. No, so no longer plus the thing. So plus 14 is 21.
21. All right, so that's a normal success. So with that, as you grab on, because the wall of this castle has been weathered for a long time, different things have broken down, different pieces of stone are jettisoned outward, and as such you have ample room for handhold places. But still, it is a wall, so it takes some time. Right now, with your jump, your large dragonborn claws piercing the wall a little bit, a couple of pieces of stone and rock actually falling down, you begin to climb upward. You can hear the guttural roar of Grukal like bouldering from within his throat. As you're already more than halfway up the wall itself. However, that is your entire turn. So as Grukal begins to move upward, all the different heads of the skeletons already move towards the place of where the sound came from, and they begin to spring into action. However, all of you are still way more dexterous than them. So go ahead, Allison. What would you like to do?
I would like to rush to the guy next to me. And as I'm a rogue, I basically, as I start off with my stealth, and I beat him in my initiative, he's flat-footed to me. So I have my weapon drawn, I go around the corner, I look at Grukal like, oh, this is a bad plan, but I go and smash this guy's head in, pretty much. Try and decapitate him instantly.
Yes. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That is a very high number, so I like that. That is a 31.
That's a critical hit. Go ahead and roll double damage on that one.
All right. I need dice. All the dice. That is 12, 15, 19. 27 points of damage.
27.
Yeah.
Allison, you round the corner, you jump up. One deadly cut through the entire piece of armor, anime style. Your sword comes down, and after that, chink, the skeletal warrior falls into 2 different halves, but before the halves actually reach the ground, go ahead and make a Constitution saving. Sorry, not Constitution. Fortitude. Different game, Bowser. Different game.
18.
18. All right. So you just failed it. So you take 8 points of negative damage as the necrotic wave of energy envelops you.
Makes
But
sense.
your foe has been slain in one fell swoop. You still have 1 action left.
I'm gonna use a shield spell.
All right. Shield bells goes up. After that, we go to Hannah.
Ooh, already. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. I walk forward. Ish. Oh, what? No, I don't want to edit token.
You okay, Hannah?
This laptop is...
What would you like?
I am walking to the guard over. Yeah.
Go walk.
And I'm going to do Disrupt Undead.
Ooh.
So he has to make a fortitude saving throw.
All right, so you walk up, you focus on your staff as the burning energy eventually begins to turn into this sparkling yellow as the positive energy radiates outward, and skeleton is going to try and make its saving throw. That's a fortitude, you said?
Yeah.
All right, that is going to be 16.
Doesn't make it.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Too bad it's only a d6, but it's something.
Is it heightened?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 2d6.
I believe it is, right? Because it's a cantrip, right?
Yeah. Oh. I dropped it. Wait.
Things are going well
This is going
today.
perfectly
Chaos.
well,
We're
yeah.
happy
It's all on my side. I'm sorry. Okay. That's 5 points of damage.
It's 3d6 total.
3.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you're third level spell. So yes, heightened +2.
Alright, okay, so then it's 10.
10 points of damage. Thank you very much. As the radiation energy, almost with a chorus of angels behind it, begins to burn away the dark energy that makes up this skeleton, you can see a couple of the bones fall off and evaporate into the shadowy essence of which they are made. But the skeleton is still standing.
What?
Right. That was your turn?
Bastard.
All right.
Yeah.
Then we go to Iroh.
Oh wait, I'm going to move Melo, but that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
From behind Hannah. Hannah could have sworn Kurkal came running from behind, but no, it's Iroh doing like a boulder sprint all the way towards the skeleton. Like, wait for me, I want to do stuff too. So I sprint towards the skeleton and I punch it twice because that's what I do.
Alright.
I just no.
All right, so you cast Fist. Go ahead.
I
and
cast
attack
hard
rolls.
fist.
Hard Fist, excuse me.
Hard fist. So the first one is going to be 26,
26 hits.
and the second one is going to be, oh, it was almost a 20, but then it became 2. No, so in total that'll be 11.
11 misses, I'm afraid. But the
Sad.
first one does hit, so go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah? No.
Maybe.
Nah.
Is it my turn yet?
14.
14 points of damage.
Yeah.
As Iroh, Naruto running through the tall grass. You can see it
That's
part
more
way.
like a boulder sprint. It sounds like
Oh.
a bouldering. Doof, 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 doof.
Bing! You smack the jaw off the skeleton, which evaporates before it can actually touch anything. And you can see the dark energy trying to keep the entire skeleton together. A couple of bones are falling off of it. It is on its last leg, but it's still standing.
Oh.
I'm sorry. But you did give it a nice little hit. Then the second hit, however, you punch right through the ribcage. However, as you pull your hand back, it doesn't seem to have any effect. Like the bones that you hit were already about to fall off or something. It doesn't have any effect on the last residuum of dark energy that is keeping this skeleton together.
Zoinks.
After which, we go back to the top of the round as the different skeletons are now also in the initiative order. We first go to Grikal. Grikal, go ahead and make another athletics check, as I guess you still just try to climb up as fast as you can. Still a 15
Yeah,
feet
I'm
to
gonna
go.
get up there. 15 feet to go.
One crit and you're good.
That might be a crit. I don't know. So that's a total of 25.
25 is normal success, I'm afraid.
All right. So my speed is 35. So yeah. No, it's 30. So I move 5 feet.
right.
So
10 feet left.
now I have to crit. That's a natural 2. So I'm gonna use my hero point. And re-roll that baby.
Yeah.
Blop. Yes, that's 16 for a total of 30.
30. All right. And with that, you jump up, and you are now standing at the precipice of the battlements. As you can see, this skeleton below you already grasping an arrow and looking down as you jump next to him.
Nice. All right. So as a free action, I drop the rope I was holding onto the ground. I'll get back to that later. Then I have one action left. I'm not going to draw my blade. This guy's going to fill me up with arrows. So I'm going to grab him.
All right.
I'm going to try and grapple that dude. Oh, no, wait. I found something much better. He's standing next to a bit of an opening on the wall, I hope. So I'm going to shove him down onto Allison. Yeah, sorry, Allison.
I didn't want to say it, but yes, please.
Go ahead.
All right,
Go
so
ahead
I'm
and make
going to
the
shove.
check.
So, natural 20, baby. So that's a critical success. So I push him up to 10 feet away from me.
The skeleton tumbles down.
Do I have to make a reflex save?
No, it falls next to you, I'm going to say. Because, like, in a perfect line next to you is where that space would be.
Okay.
So, it doesn't take too much damage as it falls to the ground. However, it is bludgeoning damage, and bludgeoning damage does wonders on these brittle skeletal bones. So he does take a good chunk of that. But he's still, well, laying down. Not standing, laying down.
So
Right.
Grikal just pushes him off and just stands.
All right. That is the sound you were making.
Yes, it is.
At the end of Grikal's turn, we go to Allison.
Well, I have a flat-footed target next to me. He's gonna be gonzo very soon.
Well, technically, he's not flat-footed because it doesn't have foot on the ground. But I will allow this. Because I am a giving DM.
Okay, cool, nice, thank you. Not too high this time. 21.
21 still hits.
That's 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. And with that, the bludgeoning damage already did wonders for the skeleton, as you can basically just curb stomp it into oblivion. However, as you do so, the brittle bones scatter into necrotic energy. So I would like you and Melo this time around to make fortitude saving throws.
26.
26, that's a success. Oh.
I am going to use my hero point for.
All right.
For the 1 point of damage.
Yes. That's 21.
21, that's a success. So instead of 2 points, Melo now takes only 1 point of damage.
Yes.
Double ones and 2d6. All right. With that, the second skeleton is also evaporated into oblivion, and Grikal is standing triumphant on top of this little castle. After which, the skeletons themselves are having their turns. Oh wait, you still have 2 actions left.
I still have 2 actions, yeah. I'm gonna hold my action until Grikal throws down the rope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna climb the
Very well.
rope.
Very well. After which we go to the skeletons. On either side, they are getting their arrows out as their longbows are spanned and programmed to kill anyone in sight. They are going to unleash their arrows upon you, Krakal. The first 2 arrows are going to come in at... Let's see, that's going to be a 16 to hit and a 29.
The 29 hits.
All right. An 11 and an 8. And 15 and 7. So, of all the 6 arrows that come your way as you are kicking this one skeleton off, this arrows whiff you by, you only take... See, that's going to be 5 points of piercing damage as one of the arrows
All right.
finds this small little kink in your armor. It's more than a little bit of a nuisance, but still
Very
manageable.
kinky. Very kinky.
All right, with that one arrow, you pull it out, throw it onto the ground. The skeletons are done. We go to Hannah.
I do the same as I did before.
You do the shamey?
I do the same, so disrupt Undead.
All right.
Yes.
So you get out your stuff, and you
I
focus
get out my
the
stuff, yes.
You focus the positive
I focus
energy.
hard, yes.
You focus hard, and then you get the positive energy towards the undead.
How about
Yes,
you
I
roll,
will-
how about you roll your dice and go on with it? Then,
And the save is going to be a 11 on the fortitude save.
That's not enough. That is
That's a critical fail, I think.
yeah.
All right.
Ooh, so I rolled double dice. That's nice.
Similar to this joke, which is also doing critical damage to myself.
Yeah.
That is very true. Yeah, it's very hurtful, but that's fine. So that it's 7 plus. Ooh. Mm. That's 21 points of damage.
And just to make sure, 21 is more than 1, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
with
I think yeah. Yeah.
As the first time you cast the spell, the radiation energy, like the holy energy, coalesced just a little bit, but this time around, it is vagrant, and the last little piece of black energy that the skeleton has is evaporated as this holy light is radiating upon it. However, as the skeleton is dissipating, there is one last death throw as a dark cloud is enveloping Iroh. So go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw for me, Iroh.
So that's going to be a 22.
22? We have 22. You take 4 points of negative damage as the necrotic energy envelops you, taking you down to 69 hit points, I believe. So that's good.
Okay,
After which
I'm
we
going to
go-
do the
But that's
switch.
bad, but it's also nice.
Nice. You're going to do the switch? Oh, Hannah is gone. As she's going to do the switch, and we are now freaked up for a second.
I thought, like, what kind of tactic is this? But apparently, none.
She's casting invisibility on herself for us. She still had 1 action left. We'll get to that in a bit. But first up, we are back to the top of the round with Grakal.
Sweet.
Hey,
Welcome back.
I didn't have a...
Oh, wait.
I didn't... You skipped me, man.
Excuse me. You took damage. That's enough of a turn. No.
Yeah.
You still have your turn, Iroh. What would you like to do?
Well, now I would like to enter the castle or something. I mean, we just the best thing to do now is enter the castle.
All right. So you want to walk into the castle. As you do, we are gonna have a little bit of a
Switcheroo, the battle map.
situation. Yeah, where we but for now it's not really necessary, I think, to switch up the battle map per se, because you are walking into the castle. There is a small ruined crate before you as you step in, and oh, she's gone again, and she's back again. As you step into the castle, you can see 3 different doors. One to your right, which probably like turns into the like staircase tower that you can also see from outside, and 2 to the front, like one on the left side and one on the right side. All 3 are closed. For the rest, the chamber is empty except for a couple of bushes that decided to grow in here and some ruined rock that have been eroded through, well, time.
As Iro basically walks inside the front door, Allison's like waiting for the rope, and he's like, "Oh yeah, shit, there's a front door."
Yeah, and the front door has been ruined for a long time. It's completely open. There's just like an opening.
Nice close up, Crystal.
All right, so Iro, you can use another piece of movement to get to one of the doors if you would like. And use the last action to open it, but remember you're on your own and you don't know what is behind those doors.
I will get to one of the doors and I will stand guard, like not in front of the door, but just slightly next to it. Yeah, so that if somebody would walk out, I would kind of ambush them, but that they
Which door
won't,
would
like...
you like to guard? The one that would guard like the top right, the bottom right, or the staircase?
I think the staircase.
All right. You walk up to the staircase, and while you guys cannot see it, I can tell you there is a battle map right here, and Iro's standing right there.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah. Okay. That ends Iro's turn, at which point we come to Grekal.
Sweet. So Grekal is going to, I guess it's like 2 actions to tie the rope and throw it down.
Yeah.
Maybe
You're not
3?
going to cut it in a couple of seconds. That's going to be, go ahead. Go ahead and make me... Allison, go ahead and make an intelligence check. You gave the rope to Grekal.
Yeah, should I just have attached it to him, basically, right?
No, well...
Intelligence check?
Mm-hmm.
13. Is it too short?
13. Fair enough. You guys wanted to tie it to one of the like stone things up there. What you did was you had a small little luss in it, and you put the rope through it already. So now you can just like throw it over one of the stone things, and it's taut. Like you basically made a lasso. That's not a hard thing to do. And otherwise, I should have to like get your entire turn up of this. So I'll say with one action you can throw it around. I like to be. With one action you can throw it around one of the what's the the battlements, I guess.
Yeah.
Like around one of the battlements, and then like throw it down in one action.
Yeah, sweet. So I do that. I just throw it towards Allison.
The different arrows are flying around you as you put it around one of the battlements and throw it down. The rope falling onto the ground.
Nice. And then I start running towards the skeleton, the one on the right. So I'm gonna need 2 actions for that. So that's yeah. And that's my turn. I'm adjacent to the skeleton, and next turn I will make his day suck a lot.
All right. At the end of your turn, we go to Allison. Allison, you are presented with a choice. You can go inside the building or towards the rope.
I guess I'm not very good at climbing, and it's gonna be an athletics check. So fuck that. I'm gonna go inside.
All right. Allison also enters the building. So let's get you out of there as well.
Yeah.
All right.
So Allison basically wasted 2 of his actions just thinking out like how stupid he was, and then afterwards he ran in because he held his actions for the rope, and then it didn't work. So he's just gonna run in now.
Allison has run into the building.
Right.
Okay. So that's Allison's turn then?
I guess like I have 3 actions, right?
Yeah, you still have 2 actions. You see the same layout as Iro. Iro had just like pushed himself against the wall next to one of the doors that enters into the staircase, and there are 2 other doors. Where would you like to position
gonna listen through one of the doors. Gonna put my head against it. I'm gonna try and perceive what's in the other side. From the
Which one?
left one to the other room next to us. So in front of us.
Okay, so we have room leading towards upstairs,
Yes.
upright,
Yes.
lower right. Which one?
Oh, there are only two. I thought there were three. Lower
Yeah,
right.
so we have staircase,
Yeah.
upright, lower right.
Lower right.
Lower right. Very well. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
25.
25. All right. As you are standing next to the door, you try to perceive what is going on inside, and what you can hear is a voice. It's a somewhat familiar voice.
Is it
This is probably one of the Darklings speaking Dark Speak.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Shadow Speak, sorry.
Yeah, okay. I wink at Iro, and I wink over here. Come here. And that's basically my turn.
All right. Going back to the skeletons atop the fortress, they will go ahead and, well, the one of them will just drop the bow and go ahead with one action to try and get out his sword. That's a manipulate action, so I believe that you get an attack of opportunity, Grukal.
He doesn't have attack opportunities.
You don't have an attack
I
of
don't
opportunity.
have that. Not yet.
Alright, so with his other two actions, he's going to try and strike you for a 17 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Nope, both misses. As I
Even
just
without
block
your
it with my bracers.
No damage done whatsoever. On the other side, however, the skeleton is going to continue and just mechanically fire bolts in your direction. First one is going to come up at a 20 to hit,
Still a miss.
19 to hit, and
Mm-mm.
natural 20, which would turn into a total 20.
That's a miss.
All right, so because it's it becomes a normal
success.
All right,
Yeah.
so one very lucky arrow does find your way for 7 points of damage. But that
I
is
can deal
all
with
that
that.
they are able to do.
Still quite some damage for a single
Yeah.
arrow.
Yeah, longbow, so D8. 7 on the D8.
Yeah.
After which we go to Hannah. Hannah, two of your allies have run into the building. The skeletons outside are destroyed. What would you like to do?
You're
You are
muted.
muted.
You're still muted. Your microphone
you
is
are.
not working. Let's go back to
Computers
Hannah
are
in a
so
little bit.
difficult.
Iro, you are standing next to the door. For now, I think it is going to be important to move the battle map also. So this is going to be a little bit of a hassle because we are now entering the battle map with the different floors. At first, sorry Max for all of the work that you will need to be doing.
Well, yeah, especially because this is gonna be a lot of work, but that's fine. I'll manage. You're still muted as well. Why is everyone muting themselves?
No, I'm just screwing with people. I'm gonna adhere to Allison's tip, and I am gonna move next to, or on the opposite side of him, next to the door.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, that's one of your actions.
Yeah. Aside from that, like, I can barge in.
The
I
door
can.
needs to be opened. That's a thing that can happen.
Is it locked, by the way?
You don't know. It's a closed door. Like we are in the heat of the moment right now. You guys haven't checked anything.
Ooh. I was gonna say I'll jiggle the door handle, but the people inside will probably have like, oh man, somebody's jiggling the door handle. I look at Allison and I say, should I just barge in?
Yes.
And I will try to break the door.
All right,
He
so
moves to barge.
so as you grab the handle of this old door, it's wooden, it's rotten. The wood itself is already splintering a little bit. The handheld like metal bar itself is also rusted. You and the door just opens.
Ah, cool.
What you see inside is this. There we go. As the door opens, you can peer inside and you can see a somewhat familiar figure from the time that you were venturing further into the dark undergrounds, as a similar darkling with a staff in one hand and a knife in the other looks at your as he seemingly is startled by the whole situation. He is accompanied by 2 skeletons, and on the floor next to him is a pitch black egg enveloped into the ground a little bit.
Do you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes!
Small victories, small victories.
Yep.
I want to
Right.
go inside, by the way. That's all I want to do. Thank you.
All right, so for now, we will finish Iroh's turn first, and then we will go to you. Iroh, you have moved, you have opened the door. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your third, final, and last action?
So they have noticed me already. So
Well, a door opened within their midst, so yeah.
yeah,
They're
I think I'm just gonna walk in and situate myself. I can move myself, by the way.
You can.
I think
You
I'm
can.
gonna put myself right
We're learning so much today.
Yep.
here, because then that way I'm with my back against the wall, so people can't go behind me. And,
Excellent. All right. Bless you.
Corona.
To give you an idea of the visibility within this place, there are only, because outside it is very dark and very cloudy. Inside there are only rays of not sunlight actually getting in. So right now it is very, very dark, and it's only because you guys rushed in that you actually can see at all in this place. But you can only see outlines of all of the different things within this realm. Okay, so that's Iroh's turn. Back to Hannah. Hannah, you wanted to run in, so we are not going to ask Max to change the battle map. Instead, we are just going to get you away.
And Melo as well, by
This
the way.
place, yes. And Melo is going to get in. All right.
So when are we actually gonna play live again? Here with everyone?
Soon, I hope. Very soon. All right, so there we have Hannah and Melo. We'll say, for the ease of all of this, there is 1 action needed to get you right over here.
Okay.
After which, your turn is your own.
Okay. So 1 action, 2 actions left. Are there any undead in
2.
between the 3 of them too?
There are 2 undead.
I mean, I can try
scale.
and use disrupt undead again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I was expecting a fireball. This also works.
All right.
Not yet.
To make things a little bit easier on all of us, I will go ahead and do this real quick.
Oh,
We're waiting in anticipation.
There we go. We have a roof. There we go. On the battle map where you are right now, Max,
Yeah,
we now have a roof. And
interesting.
on that roof, there is a Grakal. So I'm just going to move Grakal and the skeleton that he is still fighting over there to make things easier on myself and all of us. There we go.
All right, that kind of works.
Doesn't it? So Grakal is standing right there, skeleton is standing right there, and the other skeleton is standing right there.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Right over there. There we go. Okay, cool. We have a somewhat functional battle map. Which is more than you can ask for, of course.
For our somewhat
I think
functional
I
stream.
was 1 square further, actually. So 1 more to the right. He was in the, that one.
There we go.
roll 42 day.
Yeah.
42 save.
Yes,
Fortitude save 4.
yes. For the disrupt undead.
What is the range on that?
30.
And do you need 50? 30 feet? I'll say. Let's see. Go. Yeah. Okay. I'll give it to you. Okay. That's appropriate because it's within 25 feet, but you just have to graze the door as you cast the spell, which seems appropriate because this time the undead actually makes his save, so I believe he takes half damage.
Yeah. Okay. That's 9.
9 points of damage halved to 4. As these two skeletons are also raising their shields and are already ready with their swords drawn to inflict all kinds of mayhem upon all y'all. Okay, so that was Hannah's turn. We already had Iroh, so then we go back to Grukal at the roof of this building. Nobody's climbing a rope.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even noticing, I'll be honest. Little Uggo over here, he gets a shove as well. So I'm going to make an athletics check against his fortitude to throw him off. Whoop! That's a 12 plus 14 is 28 against his fortitude DC.
Enough.
Whee! Nice.
As you can hear a loud thud as the skeleton falls to the floor beneath. Let's see. Okay, still alive, as you can still hear from downstairs, but he is out of your, vicinity.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna. So I see like a hole in the roof over here, right?
You do.
And I'm hearing like struggle inside. There's one skeleton left, but screw him.
The only real struggle that you're hearing inside is when your friends actually entered the building. After that, it was pretty quiet, except for like the rain falling on you.
Well, still, I want to get inside.
You do smell blood.
Yeah, sweet.
There we go.
All right, so I'm gonna use a stride action. I have 30 feet of movement speed, and basically I'm gonna just run down roughly 4 squares, and then just jump inside with the last 2 squares of movement.
All right.
Can I do that?
Oh, you can. Oh, you surely can. All right, so
I think Rakal's gonna die.
With that, we go to. Let's see here. All right, so the battle map all the way to the lower right part. Max?
Oh, there's more.
Oh God!
As you jump into this crevice, Grukal, you jump downward, where you can see, just as a lightning bolt courses overhead, this large fireplace, where in front of it, in a long, caped attire, a man stands, staff in one hand, rapier in another, as he is seemingly focusing the magic of his staff on this fiery pit before him. You can see a couple of skeletons walking around. To your right, there is a large desk area with different papers, quills, and ink. A large chest. To the top left, you can see different stacked boxes of all different sorts of supplies. A couple of slowly walking skeletons are hulking what seems to be different prepared body parts, throwing them into the fire. To your left, you can see a workbench of sorts, at which one skeleton is just hacking away at what seems to be a body of some sort of faunous creature, although it is hard to recognize with all of the limbs already removed. That is your second act. The person in front of you gazes at you. Welcome, my guest. What do you do with the glass action?
With my last action, I draw my sword. So I'm just imagining like fucking Captain America here, climbing up the walls, shoving up a skeleton, shoving off another, and then just running down and landing, Iron Man style, one knee on the ground. This loud thud of the armor just as he falls.
How many knees break?
Creaking. Well, no, I don't break anything. It's the floor that's in trouble. And I draw my sword, just and I look at the vampire guy, and I say, I am Grukal, prepare to die. That was my turn.
As you say this, he turns back to your portal, to his portal. I do not have time for this nonsense. Deal with him. As from the ceiling, 2 different individuals fall down on both sides of you. Sink! Two kukri knives, so like serrated blades to one side, both drawn. Think hoods over their head. Their bared fangs, pointed ears, white eyes, these vampire spawn jump in front of you in leather armor, facing you in combat. Now, this is what's going on with Grakal, all on his lonesome up top. We go back to the pack members downstairs in the area. Allison, what would you like to do?
Did I hear anything upstairs, or is it? Did I?
You walk
nothing?
inside. It is stone all around. You can hear nothing from outside, and you expect to hear nothing from outside.
Okay, good. That's interesting. This is difficult. I am gonna delay my initiative till after Hannah.
Okay. So Allison stands at the ready to do whatever is necessary eventually. Hannah. After Allison, we go to the skeletons as they are going to walk forward and try to attack Iroh. Max, is it perhaps possible to pan to one and then to the other half? Because right now, with everything in view, there's pretty much nothing that anybody can see.
Yeah, I will.
Like, if I do this, does it focus?
It's focused now.
Whoop.
It doesn't go to there now.
Oh, okay. So, the two skeletons at least walk towards you, Iroh. They're going to go ahead and slash at you with their swords, as is their wont. First two hits go at a natural 1, as one of the skeletons stumbles over one low piece of stonework and almost falls to the ground. The other one, however, comes in at a 23 to hit.
No.
Still
that
misses.
does not hit. No.
And then the second two attacks are a bit better. 22 and 24 to hit.
24 hits, 22 doesn't.
All right, so you take a total of 7 points of slashing damage as one of the blades actually does strike true. A sad day when the beautiful 69 hit points needs to go down to 62. Those were the skeletons.
Sounds.
At which moment the Darkling, as you now know him, looks around and... let's see.
That's what you get, Crystal. That's so what you get. It's so what you get. I saw this coming a long time ago, and I was like, she's gonna have pain later on.
What did she do?
She attached duct tape to her hair. And
yeah, she deserves it.
It's a terrible idea.
It's not duct tape, it's like irregular tape.
You say that as if that would make it better.
No.
Like,
Yeah, fix it. And there's no hair attached, so joke's on you.
And welcome, Masha.
Yeah.
Good idea.
To this glorious
Jokes.
stream.
Yeah, jokes on us.
as the Darkling, with the staff in one hand, slams it towards the ground, the black egg is emitting darkness, and you are now all in pure blackness. So we are going to hide this little area once again from view. There we go. I will let Iroh stay in the light for a second.
Oh, just for a second, that's fine.
As Iroh can still know where these people are. At which moment you momentarily do feel, Iroh, from the blackness to your left, so to the right on the map, something touch you, and then the hand retracts. Go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw for me, please.
That's a 15.
15, all right.
Yeah.
So, with that, you feel a wave of intense magic overflow you. The dreadfulness of this whole situation, the falling ice rain, the depressive nature of everything, the long battle that has been dragged on so long, you feel sad. You are enfeebled 1, and drained 1. So that means that you take your level as maximum hit point damage. So your maximum HP are reduced by 6, and you take 6 points of damage. And you are enfeebled 1, so you take a -1 to all strength-based things. So that would be like athletics checks, your punches to hit, all that sort of stuff. As you just feel lethargic. All right, that's their turn. After which we go to Hannah.
I want to.
Break free.
Yes.
Yes.
Ride a bicycle.
I want
Also-
to try and feel what I have to do. So
And feel what you have to do.
yeah. So I'm going to try and ask Melora what I should do, because Grokal teached me that I should
Todd.
teached
Todd.
me how to that I should listen to my gods. So
Grokal made you do the learning
yes.
of listening to your god.
And since I haven't heard from Grokal for a while now, and we're with us three down below, and Grokal was on the rooftop.
Go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Yes.
The funny thing is, that is how Grokal would say it.
Yeah, probably.
I feel understood.
No problem. 12.
12.
Well, you're roughly as smart. Nice.
As you reach out into the divine beyond in search for guidance of Melora, you feel wet and cold, a little bit hungry, but that's about it.
So
You are not.
tell me.
It seems that connecting with your goddess is still a little bit difficult. Also,
So-
because you are in the middle of combat right now, might have a little bit to do with it.
Don't really feel like Grokal's in danger of any sort, right?
Nope.
Well, that's the only thing you know is that for the last 16 to 18 seconds, he is on the roof. You are down here. That's it.
Great. Okay, then I am going. Oh, this is smart. So it's dark, and I have a spell called Fireball, but I know Iroh is in that room as well.
This won't take an action, but go ahead and make a perception check for me.
29.
29. All right. This is just like your spatial awareness as this entire thing is going on. You saw Iroh walk to the side of the room, because technically he did that after you had your turn, because internet and stuff. So you know he's probably somewhere over there, and you can also hear some sounds from that area. So you know roughly where he is.
You know what? If it feels good, you should do it, right? Right? Yeah,
That's
that's
the
what
girl just had duct tape in her hair.
that's what Grokal told me to do. So
So I just have one question for you. Do you want to try and envelop the skeletons as well, that you can roughly hear the sounds of? Which will give a chance that you also envelop Iroh? Or do you want to play it safe and only throw the fireball like in the back corner where it will only probably hit that one darkling and that's about it?
For my are those skeletons level 2-ish again?
Probably.
I'll just try and play it kind of safe and do it on the dark.
All right, so knowing roughly where the corner of this building is, you just point your
But
staff.
can I try to have the edge on the try?
Well,
You want to try or not?
Are you trying or what?
I'm gonna try it. Fuck Iroh. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry,
I will.
Iroh. I love you.
Go ahead and make a flat 10 check.
I will eat Melo if you burn
so
me.
basically, on a 9 or lower, Iroh is in the blast furnace. Otherwise, you succeed and you only hit the skeletons. Just roll a d20.
55% chance on success.
13.
13. All right, so the skeletons are hit. Iroh is not. As Iroh, you don't feel anything. As Hannah just shoves Allison aside a little bit and points the burning scintillas of her staff into one direction as you only hear like as probably a bead of orange light is jetted into the dark beyond. What you do though, however, is hear as a raging inferno blasts through the entire area. As the skeletons, let's see, sucks to be you. One critically succeeds with a natural 20, and the other one succeeds with a, well, I think it succeeds, natural 18 on the die, which is going to be a 28 on his reflex save. So both skeletons make it. Let's see if the Darkling makes it. That's going to be 21 on its save.
Just makes
Just makes it? Alright, so everybody makes it.
21.
Everybody makes it. The skeletons critically succeeds on making it.
Oh no, it's 22 now, so it just doesn't make it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 22.
that's a good thing.
Yes!
That's a good thing. Alright,
Yes!
so go ahead and roll 6d6 fire damage.
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 Oh.
That's shadow speak for damage.
Ah, I didn't know the shadows lived just 2 trees.
I didn't either until like 5 seconds ago.
Ah, fair.
22 points of damage.
22. Very good, very good. As the fireball erupts, as you can hear the one Darkling in the corner. Ah! He's still standing, but he does have a rough day right now. What you also hear is both of the skeleton's bones rattle violently as they are being damaged. Okay. All right. Those are 2 of your actions. You still have 1 action left if you would like to do something.
No, I did try to talk to Melora. I think that's about it. Yeah,
That is correct. That is correct. So after Hannah, we go to Iroh.
Yep.
Allison.
Oh, wait. Yeah, indeed, because Allison hold his turn until after Hannah.
This darkness that's in this room. Do
Mhm.
I feel like this is magical darkness or darkness like
Very.
night darkness? Okay.
No, very much magical darkness. You actually saw like a bubble of nothingness like apparate from a certain place.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to use my potion of dark vision because that's not going to be helpful at all. In that case, I'm just going to walk next to Iroh and do the slashy.
Oh. Well, you can't see Iroh right
Oh,
now. The only reason that I'm keeping this in view, as I said before, is because like you guys sort of know that people are there, but the entire room is enveloped in darkness.
In that case, I'm going to use my perception and I'm going to try and listen.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
See if I can notice anything. That's a 29.
29. You do clearly hear that 10 feet from you there is movement. So you basically know that Iroh and the skeleton are in the position that they are right now, like the first skeleton and Iroh.
Cool. I'm gonna move 10 feet and I'm gonna slash in front of me.
All right. So go ahead and make a flat 5. So roll a d20. It needs to be a 5 or
16.
higher. All right, very nice. So that means that you can hit the sumbitch. So go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Well, first to hit, I think.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
23.
23, that hits.
$16 damage. Crystal, your sound today is marvelous.
Sorry.
Her
So-
focus at the moment is also beautiful.
So
I
many.
thought it was off. I'm sorry.
Six,
We'll make do. All right,
16 points
so
of damage.
with that, Allison, you stride forward and you slash as you seemingly hit something, as you can hear a couple of scattered bone fragments evaporate into the air. That's it. You still hear like the skeleton just in front of you. Is still standing.
All right. He takes a lot of damage. That's fine.
Was the one that critically succeeded, so.
Fair. All right. That's my turn.
Okay. So with that, Allison's turn comes to an end, and we pan over to Grakal, who is now joined by two.
Not
You motherfucker!
No, I'm sorry. Oh wait,
Twice! This
no,
is the second time!
no, I'm sorry. I was actually too late. These two figures should have acted before Hannah. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the vampire spawns, not Grakal himself. As these two creatures, with their battle knives out, come in to deliver Grakal a unholy piece of damage. Let me just. So many things. There we go. All right, so they are gonna come at you with their shink daggers out. First one is just gonna go ahead and assault you with. Let's see. First one is good start, natural 20.
All right.
So, with that, you take a total of. Okay, that's 15 points of damage.
Not so bad for
On a
20.
critical hit, so that's okay. Bringing you down to 65. However, he's going to use his next action to automatically grab you as part of his first attack, and after that, he is going to and going to try and bite your neck, as is the vampire way. So he is going to go ahead and try to make an athletics check against your fortitude DC. So let's see if that works. That is going to be. Don't think he makes it. That's only going to be a 17.
Against my fortitude DC.
Yeah.
It's not even close. No.
As he tries to pull himself forward, this roguish vampire figure is just pushed back by you. The other vampire spawn, however, is darting to the back of you, right over there, and flanking you to attack you. So you are flat-footed from this figure. So you take a -2 to your AC, as his first attack comes in at a different things. 30 to hit.
That is a normal hit.
It's a normal hit. All right. So with that, you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, because right now he has sneak attack, so that's 8 plus another 5, so that's 13 points of slashing damage.
All right. So I'm at 52.
52. All right. And he is also just going to use his last action to automatically grab you. As he just pierces you with the knife from one side, he already grabs you with the other and makes ready to try and drink your blood. But that is all he can do right now with all his 3 actions. In the meantime, the vampire standing there with his staff and his rapier just gives you a nice little glance, nods, and continues his chanting. As the different skeletons are just doing their work. One getting back to the chopping block, getting a piece, throwing it into the fire, walking back, henceforth. So that's the vampire spawn's turn. Getting back to the ground floor, we go to, let's see, okay, I guess Iroh. But, like, only if I have to.
How much would I have to roll to hit the DM?
Well, if you ever find out how to punch people through the internet, please let me know. But for now, you are in this dark space.
You can try and punch his emotions.
I will punch the left skeleton because he's much uglier, and I don't know who made him, but he made him very ugly.
He is. Go ahead and make your attack.
So the one on Iroh's left, so it's on the viewer's right. The one that wasn't attacked by Allison.
All right, so first make a flat 5. So roll d20 needs to be 5 or higher.
Wait, I have to look with this booklet. 13. So
okay, so your attack succeeds. Then you go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yeah. Ooh, so the first one is going to be a 20.
20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I do double. I do flurry of blows.
Okay, yeah, so one action for
Yeah,
2
one.
attacks. Yeah.
And the next one is going to be
So first a flat 5.
Again, make a flat 5. So again, roll a d20. It needs to be 5 or higher.
I will. 16, and I
Okay.
rolled a 17, which equates to a 25.
25. Okay, so both attacks hit. So go ahead and roll damage on both attacks.
Oh, 25 again. Yeah.
25 points of total damage.
Yeah.
All right. So on let's just say 12 points of damage on each attack, which is going to be enough, because it's bludgeoning attack. So bludgeoning damage. Excuse me. So these skeletons with their brittle bones, you can whack the first one, whack the other one. Both blows hit with the damage done already by Hannah's fireball, together with the slashing damage of Allison. This is enough to evaporate both of these skeletons. So I would like Iroh to make 2 fortitude saving throws, and Allison to make 1, as these skeletons evaporate in dark negative energy.
23.
23, all right.
A 26 and a 30.
26 and a 30, nice. So, well, that makes it easy. Both of you take 2 points of damage, as you critically succeed on 1 Iroh, so you don't take damage from 1 at all.
Wow.
Right.
It's
As
just
you
the
guys-
wind in my face.
As you guys are still enveloped in darkness. So right now, what I'm going to do is, just to make things a little bit easier on the eyes, I'm just going to open up the entire space for all of you, but I'm just not going to show where that one guy is, because you don't know. As this is still darkness, but you still have a little bit of a layout of the room. Okay, so with that, we go to... No, wait, we're still with Iroh, because that was just one action.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. Let's have a look at the depth. Yeah. So I'm gonna go search for that sphere/egg that we found the last time as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk in front of my just a few steps here, probably until I hit the bushes.
Okay.
And after that, I'm gonna go. I thought it was left, so I'm gonna go left until I feel something on my left side.
Also, just roll a flat 5 check for me. Just roll a d20. It needs to be 5
Yeah.
or higher.
6.
6. All right. Your tactic holds true. As you just walk forward, you can hear like one of the darkling figures, the one in this room, like go. But as you just walk, okay, wall, egg. And you know,
Yeah.
as you can hear the other darkling figure, like
I'm just seeing this Scooby-Doo scene right now with him like petting the egg, and suddenly the light comes on, and it's actually the Darkling that he's just like petting over his head.
Now this is
Zoinks!
like Zoink Scoop. Now this is very, very round, very cold also to the touch.
Very bold.
Yeah.
Very bald.
I did in fact watch Scooby-Doo yesterday.
Okay, so this is your second action, I believe. Because you have enough movement speed, I believe, right? What is your movement
Yeah.
speed?
My movement speed was 30 at the moment.
30.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
I don't think so. I think from one end to the other was
30 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your entire
this is
turn.
probably 2.
set. Otherwise, I would have tossed the egg to Allison or something. Just-
Suddenly you have an egg. Suddenly you have an egg against my head.
Like, Allison, huh?
Both.
But
Something
this is the
else
end of
to
Iroh's
or
turn.
something.
This is the end of Iroh's turn. Turning back to Grakal. Grakal, you are
Yes.
assailed by these 2 roguish vampire spawn. As they are trying to stab you and drink your blood, you're trying to push them off. But right now they are like assailing you, trying to jump on you, stabbing you from both sides. What do? You are technically grabbed by both of them.
Technically grabbed by both of them. So that means I make a flat DC 5 check to do
anything.
Anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Or anything that's interacting and stuff. So let me just take a little look at my keyword over here. Yeah, sweet. All right. So lay on hands is not an interaction, so I'm gonna do that first.
All right. So
the light of
focus
Kur now
yourself.
just empowers me. Wounds start closing. I get ready to fight once more. I get 18 hit points back.
Ooh, that is a good, nasty amount. Bringing you
Yeah.
back to 70 total hit points. The light itself
Correct.
already, like the vampires that are assailing you already, begin to hiss at the sight of it. They don't like it.
Then I'm going to first, the guy behind me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and just stab him as he's holding on to me. So I'm going to first do that DC 5 check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9, so I make it.
Enough.
And then I'm going to make an attack roll with the Midsummer Blade, baby. Here it goes. First attack with this weapon. Let's see how it is defined, how history will remember us. That's 9 again. So that's plus 16 for a total of 25.
That'll be enough. Go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Sweet.
And
All right.
for
So
your information,
I was
because
just about to ask.
Yeah, because this creature is both a undead and is susceptible to sunlight, the disruption rune on top of your blade begins to act as a greater disruption rune.
Nice. So that's 2d12 plus 2d6 plus 4 damage. Here we go, baby. That's 11 and 5 for 16, plus 7 is 23, plus 4 is 27. Yeah, 27 damage.
Damage on the first hit, as the Midsummer Blade begins to glow almost with the light of Kura now from the lay on hands that you did yourself. You cannot help but have a little bit of a smile among your face, as you can already feel that the sword itself has found the foe that has been yearning for so long. Sink! As the blade sinks into the vampire spawn behind you, you can see a little bit of sunlight begin to apparate from the wound as its whitened eyes go wide as it burns as you retract the blade. 27 points of damage already done. You can also see that the vampire spawn almost falls to one leg, as with the disruption rune. Oh no, wait, that's only on a critical hit that it's enfeebled, right? Yeah, okay.
Correct.
So right now it just like it is not aware of what has just transpired here, and he has like wide eyes with fear all of a sudden. He's still standing, but it's a hefty chunk of damage.
Oh, sweet. All right, so I'm gonna just go in for another attack.
Right.
I've spent all my focus points now, so I'm gonna need to go in for some old-fashioned chopping.
Okay.
So that's first the DC 5. That's 17, so I make that. And
Okay.
now for the attack roll with a -5, so that's with a plus 11 mod. Ooh, sweet. Nat 15 for 26, baby.
26 still hits on the same target or the other one?
Same target. Yeah, I'm finishing
Okay.
him off. Let's go by the numbers. So first I stab, I retract, and then with one swing I turn around and chop off the head. Or I hope.
Nice. Hopefully.
That's not as good, but I think it'll do. That's 4 plus 6 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus 4 is 17 points of damage.
As you retract the blade, shing, the sound of it singing already, you turn around, and as Aragorn in the first Lord of the Rings movie, like pulling back a sword, sink, perfectly, the head goes flying, already burning up in the radiant energy of the Midsummer Blade, as the first vampire is slain. Nice.
Nice. And I have plus 2 AC now from Lay on Hands as well. So I'm
Nice.
going to make it at least through one more round.
Very well. After Gricol, we go to Allison.
I think I delayed my initiative, so I should constantly be behind Hannah now.
Which is very fitting, because first, as this is happening, the one vampire spawn that is still grasping you goes ahead and goes in for another bite attack against you. So he's going to try and overcome your fortitude DC once more. That's probably going to make it with, let's see. If this doesn't make it, then things are weird, because this is going to be a 28.
That makes it.
All right, so with that, you are drained 1. So you take the total of, well, you're level 6, so you take 6 points of damage, and you also have your maximum hit points reduced by that. And you can already see that all of the veins in the neck of this vampire spawn pulse for a second as he takes in your blood, as he revels in the feeling, and he bulks up a little bit.
Are we gonna get a vampire Gricol?
We don't know.
I mean, why not, right?
So that is happening. He is now going to go ahead and just, with the blood in his mouth, he's reveling in all of this. He's just going to try and make 2 more strikes at you with his blade. First one with a -5 is going to be nothing. And the second one is going to come in at same. So even though his teeth have sinked into your neck, you push him back. And as he tries to get back at you with his knives, he doesn't get any foothold. However, what you do see is that this vampire at the other end holds up his staff for a second. One of the skeletons takes a step towards him and takes it from him. Tink. As the vampire now turns towards you with a rapier, which he kisses. Very well. I will take care of you myself. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, snap.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Like, I'm just completely fucking everything up because, well, I'm not fucking things up. I was just kind of expecting people to follow me, and Gricol style, I just, leader leads, so.
We're the leader.
Right now. Never split the party, guys. Never split the party. Unless it's very, very much fun.
I don't know, yeah. Cinematically, I feel this is really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I love
Because
it.
I'm gonna get fucked up. I see it happening, or like they're fighting and they're like, "Where's Gricol?" And suddenly I crash through the ceiling. I see something like this happening.
I see you dying.
No!
No,
I need my
he will
mentor.
survive. He's Gricol.
Yeah.
He will probably get Gurren now in it, and Gurren now will be like, "Hey, guys, don't do this," and Gricol will be like, "Yeah, listen to my god," and all the other guys will be like,
"Be cool, guys.
"Oh shit,
Be cool."
Yeah, we have to listen to this guy."
Cool. Now that you have a good look at this vampire, though, you can see that he has very long, pointed ears, giving it a little bit of a visage of that he might some time ago be an elf or some sort of other fey creature.
Yeah, when they explained vampires and stuff, or Allison did, Gricol wasn't really paying attention. So Gricol isn't really thinking about, is this a vampire, yes or no? It's more like, does my blade work? Answer,
This is a target.
yes.
This is a
Well,
target.
Gricol probably has some kind of blood-sucking monster in the jungle that he can relate to.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
like, oh yeah, I have a disease, suck me dry, you leech.
But yeah, look at the place. You have a nice little workspace, some papers lying around, an actual goddamn chest. I mean, if that doesn't tickle your fancy, then I don't know what will.
I hear loot.
Welcome to the dungeon, guys. Welcome to the dungeon. Yeah.
Welcome to the dungeon.
I mean, there's still a lot to explore in this cubic hellhole that I created for all y'all. So let's see what happens with that next week. We've already found the dark egg, very similar to the one that you found in the mountains of the giants.
Let's see if we can actually get Crystal to have a normal, stable relationship in this stream again with her equipment, because this is not going well.
Well, I told you guys I wouldn't be here next week, so that should fix things.
Oh shit.
Does fix things, I guess.
Are we needing to miss you again?
apparently.
I told you, yeah.
Boo. Boo.
Sorry.
For now, however, we will need to end on this beautiful cliffhanger. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, I and the rest of this beautiful crew are posting on our Instagram and Twitter at A Tale of Dice. And of course, we stream every Friday and Sunday. Saturday, so sadly, has gone away, but every Friday, Max and I are streaming some nice little easy games while we talk a lot with all of you, which we love to do.
The next few weeks we're gonna play For the King. Once Baldur's Gate comes out at the 31st of this month, we're gonna play Baldur's Gate. And it's gonna be amazing. So that.
And Charlie is taking up dancing apparently.
Yeah.
And drawing.
No. I don't take up dancing. Dancing takes up me.
Sounds worse otherwise.
Okay, bro.
So everybody, thank you so much for watching. Remember, never split the party. We love you all. Enjoy the last 2 hours of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nope.
Bye.
Ah!